Every day, millions of people wake up, and within hours, they feel exhausted again. You've had a full night's sleep, but why is it that by noon, you feel like you're dragging yourself through the day? Why do you feel so tired, even when you've done nothing particularly exhausting? In today's video, we're going to dive deep into the reasons behind this overwhelming sense of fatigue. We'll explore the science of human physiology and energy, but we'll also reflect on the Stoic perspective, how philosophy can help us not only understand our tiredness, but rise above it. Welcome to Upgrade Your Mindset, where everyday wisdom meets practicality, and where we explore the philosophies that guide our modern lives. We live in a time where fatigue has become an epidemic. Despite advancements in technology, medicine, and lifestyle conveniences, people are more exhausted than ever. Studies show that 1 in 3 adults report feeling chronically tired. The question is, why? Some of the most common causes of tiredness are obvious: lack of sleep, stress, poor nutrition, and sedentary lifestyles. But these are surface-level issues. To truly understand why you feel so tired, we need to dig deeper into the science of your body and mind. Your energy levels are not just determined by how much sleep you get or what you eat. They are also influenced by your emotional and mental state, your perception of life, your purpose, and how you spend your time. Let's begin with the most obvious source of energy: sleep. You've heard the advice before: get 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. But there's more to it than simply counting the hours. It's the quality of sleep that matters most. During sleep, your body goes through several cycles of rapid eye movement, REM and non-REM sleep, each essential for different aspects of recovery. REM sleep is where your brain processes memories and emotions, while non-REM sleep allows your body to repair tissues, strengthen your immune system, and release growth hormones. When these cycles are interrupted, you may get the hours, but not the restoration that true sleep provides. This leaves you feeling tired even after what seems like a full night's rest. But sleep is not the only factor at play. Your circadian rhythm, the natural internal process that regulates your sleep-wake cycle, is often disrupted by artificial light, irregular schedules, and stress. This rhythm is deeply tied to your biology. In ancient times, humans rose with the sun and slept when it set. Today, we force our bodies to stay awake late into the night, bombarded by blue light from our phones, televisions, and computers. This throws off the internal clock, leading to what scientists call social jet lag. It's no wonder we feel so tired. The Stoics believed in living in harmony with nature. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Everything, a horse, a vine, is created for some duty. For what task, then, were you yourself created?" He encourages us to align with our true purpose. In modern life, aligning with nature might mean not just aligning with our inner purpose, but aligning with our natural biology. Our bodies were not designed to endure constant stimulation, and when we push them out of sync with nature, fatigue sets in. But it's not just physical exhaustion. Mental and emotional fatigue can be just as draining, if not more. Think about a time when you had a stressful day at work. Even if you didn't do anything physically taxing, by the end of the day, you probably felt completely drained. Why is that? Stress triggers the release of cortisol and adrenaline, your body's fight or flight hormones. In short bursts, these hormones are helpful. They prepare you for immediate action. But when stress becomes chronic, when you're constantly under pressure, your body remains in a heightened state of alertness. This constant flood of stress hormones can wear you down, leading to feelings of fatigue, irritability, and even depression. The Stoics had a profound understanding of stress in the mind. Epictetus famously said, "It is not events that disturb people, it is their judgments concerning them." He understood that our mind can make situations seem more dire than they are. Much of our fatigue comes not from the actual events in our lives, but from the way we perceive and respond to them. If you constantly interpret your life as overwhelming or stressful, you'll feel exhausted, emotionally and physically. The Stoics advise us to practice control over our thoughts, to separate what is within our control from what is not. This mindset can help reduce the mental strain we place on ourselves and ultimately reduce the fatigue that stems from stress. After all, most of the battles we fight are within our own minds. We often overlook one of the simplest factors in our energy levels: what we put into our bodies. Food is fuel, and just like a car, your body will only perform as well as the fuel you give it. Poor nutrition, processed foods, and too much sugar can cause spikes and crashes in blood sugar levels, leaving you feeling fatigued. Consider the role of nutrients like magnesium, iron, and B vitamins, which are crucial for energy production. A deficiency in any of these can leave you feeling tired, sluggish, and mentally foggy. Hippocrates, the ancient Greek physician, famously said, "Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food." The Stoics also emphasized simplicity in all things, including diet. They believed in moderation and eating in harmony with nature. In the words of Epictetus, we should eat and drink no more than is sufficient for our bodily needs. It's not about fad diets or extreme nutrition plans. It's about simplicity and balance. Eating whole, unprocessed foods, staying hydrated, and avoiding the temptation of constant snacking can help you stabilize your energy levels throughout the day. Another hidden culprit of modern fatigue is our lack of movement. Humans were designed to move. Our ancestors were hunters and gatherers, constantly on the move, and our bodies still crave that activity. Yet today, we spend most of our time sitting, whether at a desk, in front of a screen, or in our cars. Prolonged sitting doesn't just affect your physical health, it affects your energy levels. Studies show that regular movement helps increase circulation, deliver oxygen to your brain, and even improve your mood. A lack of movement, on the other hand, can lead to muscle stiffness, poor posture, and mental sluggishness. Even small, regular bouts of movement can make a difference. The Stoics believed in the importance of caring for the body as well as the mind. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor, despite his heavy responsibilities, made time for physical exercise. He knew that the body and mind were intimately connected, and that caring for one often meant caring for the other. In his Meditations, Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." And strength in this sense is not just mental but physical. A healthy body supports a healthy mind, and vice versa. So if you feel tired, consider whether your body has been allowed the movement it needs. At the heart of Stoicism lies the idea that energy is not just physical or mental, it's also spiritual. It's tied to your sense of purpose, your reason for waking up every day. If you lack direction in life, if you don't feel connected to something greater, then no amount of sleep, food, or exercise will restore your energy. You will feel tired because your spirit is tired. The Stoics believed in living in accordance with nature, not just biologically, but morally and spiritually. They emphasized the importance of purpose, or what they called logos, the idea that each of us has a role to play in the universe. Seneca, in his letters, reminds us, life without a design is erratic. As soon as one is in place, principles begin to function as a foundation for appropriate action. When you have a clear sense of your purpose, you begin to manage your energy more wisely. You stop wasting it on trivial distractions and focus it on what truly matters. Purpose gives us direction, and direction fuels our energy. When you know what you're aiming for, every action, every decision becomes a source of energy rather than a drain. As Nietzsche famously said, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how." When your purpose is clear, tiredness fades in comparison to the greater meaning of your life. In the end, the question isn't just, why do you feel so tired? It's, what are you doing about it? Are you aligning your life with nature, your own body's rhythms and needs? Are you managing your mind and emotions? Are you living with purpose? Fatigue is a natural part of life, but it's also a sign that something needs attention. Maybe it's your sleep, your stress, your nutrition, or your purpose. The Stoics remind us that while we may not have control over everything, we do have control over how we respond. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Tiredness, then, is not an obstacle. It's a guide. It tells us where we are out of alignment and invites us to make changes. Thank you for watching Upgrade Your Mindset. If you found this video insightful, consider subscribing and sharing it with someone who could benefit from this message. Remember, fatigue is not just a physical state. It's a sign that something needs adjustment, a call to realign your body, mind, and purpose. Until next time, keep upgrading your mindset one step at a time.